Let me begin by welcoming everyone to today's graduation event for 8 Meloche. It's a very special day for the graduates, for their parents, guardians, grandparents, and past and present teachers. I am Christina Meloche and have been the proud teacher of this grade 8 group for over the last 4.5 months. We began our journey together in February, diving in with both feet and learning how to tackle the virtual classroom. We have all grown a love-hate relationship together for Teams, class notebook, and internet connections. No one could have predicted your grade 8 year to look the way it has, but you took the challenge in stride and showed up every day to class and gave it your all. Our class was made up of students from 6 different schools, and together we became united as one, laughing with, learning from, and beside one another. I hope you enjoyed all of our class experiences, from maple syrup and hatching chickens on the farm, to class debates, researching careers, Minecraft projects, discoveries with the microscope, and the novel The Outsiders. Today is one of those great occasions when we get to celebrate our young people, their achievements, their perseverance, and their successes as they grow up. It's one of the times you can take a break and reflect, feeling good as a parent or a mentor, knowing that the kids you care about are doing just fine and they are on the right path. Graduates, you should know that your moms, dads, guardians are very proud of you today. They have high hopes for you, and they believe in you, and you are making them proud, showing what you can do. Take a look at them now, and you can see them smiling and maybe snapping a couple photos so they can remember this moment forever. Graduation can be seen as a coming of age, a sort of official way to recognize when a person steps into the next stage of life and graduates. You are stepping into the next stage of life. With every year, you have become a little more independent. I bet you can still remember your very first day of school. For some of you, it might have been exciting, and for some, a little intimidating. When you reflect on your grade school years, look how much you have grown up, how much you have learned, and how much you have matured. Think back on the exciting things that happened, the friends you have made, and all the impacts you have had on one another. You had some great times this year, and maybe you had some tough times as well, but you did it and you succeeded. You are ready for the next step. I ask you, as you prepare for this next step, to do a few things. First, I ask you to communicate face-to-face with friends, peers, parents, and teachers when it's safe to do so. Don't hide behind the phones and screens. Have those face-to-face conversations again. Secondly, I ask you to take this chance to dedicate yourself, making the next year even better. Remember that you don't have to follow the crowd. Do the right thing even if no one is looking. Don't be in too big of a hurry to grow up. These are some great times in your life. Don't rush past them. I want to end with a quote by Audrey Hepburn. Always remember that nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zainab Ahmed. Next year I'll be attending Massey Secondary School. Next year I'm looking forward to starting high school because it will give me the chance to experience new things and make new friends. In the future, I plan on becoming a doctor or a scientist. My advice for surviving grade 8 is to be responsible and never miss an assignment. Thank you so much and goodbye.
My name is Fatima, and I'll be going to Massey next year, which I'm pretty excited for. This year was different from what I expected it to be. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I didn't expect presentations to be as fun as they were, even though most of the time they were pretty nerve-wracking. One of my favorite things to do this year was the careers project, surprisingly, since I was horrible at it. But it was fun, and I'll always remember the debate. I guess if I've learned anything this year, it's to just hang on in there and enjoy what it gives you. Have fun with grade 8. I really enjoyed being a part of this class, and I look forward to high school.
Hello, my name is Dilraj Cordanoa. Next year, I will be attending Vincent Massey Secondary School. One of my favorite memories from this year is the Dad Baby joke as we were doing in class and everyone was asking Miss if she knew who Dad Baby was. I will remember the time when we watched The Outsiders in our class because it was such an interesting movie. I want to say thank you to my French teacher and Miss Meloche for being helpful and teaching me many new things and being one of the best teachers that I've ever had. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Ellen and I'll be graduating to Vincent Massey next year. Something memorable this year is definitely the Sustainability Village project Miss assigned us. It took way too long, but the experience was worthwhile. I had a lot of fun while doing it. I'm looking forward to high school and all the adventures that could possibly come. There goes the saying where one of the most wasted of days is one without laughter. It's one of my favorites, but I think it's also very good advice as well. Don't stress yourself when you get into the higher grades. It might just make things worse. Make sure to lighten up every once in a while and enjoy yourself. That's my advice for surviving grade 8. Take it or leave it. I hope everyone will have or has had a great elementary. You only get to live once.
Hi, my name is Rima. Next year I'll be attending Vincent Massey Secondary School. I'm looking forward to the endless opportunities I'll have, joining more clubs, meeting new people and learning from them, and to broaden my knowledge. Thank you to my parents for making me believe in myself and train me to be independent and stand up on my own, physically and mentally, and taught me that dreams do come true and it's not all my imagination. My favorite quote is, "When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that's been opened for us," by Helen Keller. Thank you.
My name is Robbie and I'll be attending Vincent Massey High School. In the future, I'm looking forward to meeting new people and making new memories. My favorite quote is one from Albert Einstein where he said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." And lastly, I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for all that they've done for me.
Hi, my name is Nathan LeBeouf, and I'll be attending Massey next year. Something that I'll remember for the rest of my life is that I completed 1 year of online schooling. I'm looking forward to grade 9 and what challenges it may bring. Advice I'd give to a future grading student would be to stay organized. I find being organized relieves a lot of stress.
my teacher for helping me when I was stuck on the subject.
Hello, my name is Jaslyn Picos. I'll be attending St. Thomas of Villanova High School. I would love to give some advice for upcoming grade 8s. Something very important to know about being successful in grade 8 is be on time. Either it is presenting a project or simply handing in your homework. I can always say this is true for me, that I love quotes or words of wisdom. I think a quote that represents more particularly grade 8 is "Life is the art of drawing without an eraser" by John W. Gardner, a politician. I think this quote represents grade 8 because if you fail, you'll most likely not be able to retake it and erase it. I would like to take the time to thank some people today who helped get to where I am at the moment. I'd like to give big thanks to my family for not only being loving and caring, but for teaching new and creative ways to work around tough school concepts. And even though they're probably will not be watching this, but to all my old teachers and old principal. And I would also like to thank my teacher right now. I used to be quite shy and would not turn my camera on with my old class, but with my virtual class, I always turn my camera on. So that is something that was hard for me at the beginning of grade 8, but now is easy for me. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Sona Unitan. Next year, as my secondary school, I'll be attending Massey. I'm really looking forward to high school as it will be a huge step into my future, as well it will be a change. In the future, I'm interested in being in the field of law or in the medical field, such as a lawyer or a doctor. I'm thankful to the following people. Firstly, to my teacher. Thank you for providing support and teaching the education which will help me in the future. Secondly, to all my peers and friends, as well as my entire family, who also support me to keep going and never give up. One quote that kept me going throughout the whole year is, "If you never know failure, you will never know success," by Sugar Ray Leonard. Thank you.
It's my honor today to speak on behalf of Miss Meloche and the rest of the entire virtual class. Firstly, some things that will remain in all our memories include the novel and movie that the class had read and seen together called The Outsiders. Also, the fantastic things all my peers and I got to see at Miss Meloche's farm, with the horses, the chicks hatching and when we named them, and many more fantastic experiences. When we held the class debate together, it was intense, but very enjoyable. We will never forget the laughs and smiles that we shared as a class. Now, we have many to thank. Thank you to all the staff and teachers. Thank you for preparing us for what is to come in our near future. I will greatly miss you, Miss Meloche. You're an amazing teacher. I would also like to thank all the parents for providing the support we needed to make it this far in our journey. Lastly, I'm thanking all the peers and friends. Just like everyone else, we have provided the support and encouragement we needed to do our best until now and only to continue in the future. I acknowledge and follow many quotes, but one I truly believe that inspires me and many others. It says, "Be a voice, not an echo," by Albert Einstein. The meaning to this quote is quite simple. Become a leader to what you believe in and what your true opinions are, and not mindlessly follow what others are saying and repeat. Leadership is finding your voice and opinion and using it to the best of your ability. Let your voice speak for who you are and what you believe in. When we leave here today, celebrate what we have accomplished, but look forward to how you can too be an inspiration for others. Thank you.
A big congratulations to all our grade 8 2021 graduates.